Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. We are doing another video for the Leap Basics. This is going to be part 2, and I have my beautiful assistants, Lily, coming to help me, and Gracie, these fabulous little girls. So, sassy pants, let's get started. Okay, so I'm having you sit in your splits because I want you to see like if your hip is turned out. So if you're doing a leap and your leg is turned this way, this is bad. So the knee is facing the front. Yeah, we want to go more on top of it. So you were doing it correct the first time, yeah? And same with right here, okay? Push more on top of the knee, and then you want to practice lifting your bodies straight up, so straighten those backs, and make sure the pressure is centered in those hips and your hips are really squared as you're sitting in the splits. Okay, I want you to just pick up and rotate to the other side. There you go. Now lift those bodies. And this is what my leap should look like, if not even higher, right? Because we have that. So the problem we have in leaps most of the time is you don't have your leg strength. And so the goal is to push that leg strength. So I'm going to show you a couple moves to do that. Okay, so I want you to go sit in your splits in between these. But I know it's going to be like hard at first. So I want you to put your hands on each side of the chair. And we're not actually going to go down in our splits. What we're going to do is we're going to try to put all our weight down on the center and just go into your left or right split, either one. Okay, now using your own strength, I want you to lift your front leg up and make it even. There you go. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, go 2, go 3, go 4, go 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, now see how her body is really hunched over? We want to try our best to keep those shoulders back. You could pull back a little bit more as well. And we're really sitting up during this exercise so we get the muscle memory right here, okay? Now we're gonna do it again. I want you to push up that back leg this time. Okay, same side. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, don't lean forward. Go 2, go 3, do your best. Go 4, go 5, go 6, go 7, go 8. It's hard, right? Yeah. It's super hard, and this is because it's hard because we don't have that strength. We don't realize that dancers don't just need that flexibility, but they also need muscles, like to get our bodies to go where we want them, to have that body control, right? Let's do the other side so you're a little evened out. And again, we're going to do 8 on each side. We're going to, again, try to drop those shoulders back and lift the body. And we're doing front leg, pointing our toe. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1. Go 2, go 3, go 4, go 5, go 6, go 7, go 8. Keep that butt down. Yep, we don't want to lift the hips. We want to keep it as level as possible. Good. Okay, now let's do the back leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, go 2, go 3, go 4, go 5, go 6, go 7, go 8. Okay? Again, like, I think it's a good start, like, even though you've never done this, okay? Neither of these guys have ever done this before. They're shocked that I'm making them do this. But, like, this is good, even though her body is going poorly, she's at least figuring out which of her leg muscles she needs to use. So a part of me wants to yell at her, but a part of me is saying, okay, at least figure it out. And then after a few more tries, maybe we can focus more on getting those shoulders back and that body upright. Overall, if we see a leap and her body is leaning forward, we'll know why. Okay, so now I want you to go as low as you can in a split. And I want you to try to lift both legs at the same time. We're gonna go here, see how they're setting. you're gonna, when I say 5, 6, 7, 8, you're gonna try to pop them up at the same time and hover. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and hover. Nice. And release. Good. Okay. Right now we're just gonna give a little trial, but like after you do this a few times, you can start putting like, okay, I'm gonna try it for 1 set of 8. Okay, I'm gonna try it for 2 sets of 8. And just keep like upping your goals on that, getting that leg strength stronger, right? 6, 7, 8, and hover. Nice, and release. Good. So it is really hard, but it's a good little exercise that you guys can practice at home to get these that leg strength up. Okay, so we're gonna turn to the side now, and we are going to just point our right toe. This is for our right leap. We're gonna practice. We're gonna pop it. So your exercises are gonna go pop and slowly bring it down. Ready? 5. I want you to do. Let's do 4 of them on each side, and I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop. 2, 3, 4, and pop. 2, 3, 4. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and pop. 2, 3, 4, and pop. 2, 3, 4, and pop. 2, 3, 4, and pop. 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more thing. Let's go to the other side. But as you notice, like sometimes our body kind of jerks. I want you to keep this as solid as you can. We're not moving any of this. It's all about the leg. Okay. Obviously, your core is going to be engaged a little bit, right? Because we need our core for dance. But the goal is to just get that focus right here on this part of our leg, and using the thigh to go up and the hamstring to slowly bring it down, right? Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, go 3, 2, 3, 4, go 4, 2, 3, 4. So Lily, like as you were going, like your first one was like wham, and then each time it got softer and softer and softer. So I can see that it looks like to me this is your weak side, which is weird because you're a lefty. So for it to get a little weaker on this side is crazy to me, but you obviously need to work on that a little bit more. Okay. Then let's do it again. Let's turn around. We're gonna now do our back leg. So 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this time when we do the other side, I want you to watch yourself in the mirror, and I want you to try to get that leg as high as you can. Okay, and let's see that pop. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, go 2, 2, 3, 4, go 3, 2, 3, 4, go 4, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Did you see a difference?
Yes.
Yes. When you guys weren't looking and weren't paying attention to your own legs, it was like, whatever. But when you started looking, you were like, oh, I gotta get it up. Like, I gotta push it higher. So I really want you guys, when we're in a dance room, we need to utilize that mirror. Because this is why us dancers stay in front of the mirror all day, is because, not because we're just pretty and we like to look at ourselves, but we need to fix what we can see. Yeah. I want you guys now to just do a jump leap. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Nice. Okay. Now both of you, I need that front leg to pop a little bit higher. Try and think about how we were sitting in the chair and like how you had to lift them at the same time. We're doing the exact same thing, but without the crazy chairs. 7, 8, prep 1, 2. Better. 5, 6, 7, 8, prep 1, 2. There you go. Really, that front leg, it's got to pop. Just like that back leg. Remember, we're going just like we just practiced, the fast.
There's bubbles.
You can slow down the come down, but you have to pop up the hit, right? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3. Nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3. Nice. That was a lot better. So I also want to know, like, we're not focusing on feet, we're not focusing on our prepping, we're not focusing on our arms for this one. We are trying to focus on getting the level of our leg to pop at the same time. It's all gonna like pop, right? 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes. But yeah, I know. It's like we're not focusing on our feet, but that doesn't mean don't do it. 6, 7, 8, prep 1, 2, 3. Nice. That was a lot better. So do you feel a difference, both of you, on getting that height and getting it popped? Okay. I also just want to take like a small note with side leaps, okay? And this is a practice that we have done in all of my technique classes, right? So we're going to do toe touches. And a lot of people don't know these as toe touches. They know them as split jumps, and they're just middle split jumps or center split jumps. I call them toe touches. So we're going to prep, we're going to go up, we're going to swing our arms, and we're going to toe touch. But the goal with the toe touch is, even though it's called a toe touch, we are not trying to touch our toes. Our toes are trying to touch our hands. It should be called a hand touch, right? Okay. So our toes are not only trying to touch our hands, but they're trying to pass up our hands. Okay? Yes. So I'm going to actually have you guys show me, with me holding your straddle. Okay. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, prep up. And see how you're sitting in that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, prep up. Okay, so that is the goal for those toe touches. 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so when we're doing these, we really need to sit in those hips, but that was good, like, peak timing, right? Yeah. So, like I've always said, we've got these 2 bubbles, and they're just floating on the side, and they're going, and they're going, and they're going, and I have hit my toe touch, and my toe touch is going to pop these bubbles at the same time, right? So, usually in a side leap, we see a lot of teeter-totters. Yeah, right. Yes, you've all heard this lesson before. Yeah. So, what happens if you teeter-totter is one gets popped and the other one keeps floating. And now we can no longer pop that because it's too high. So, even though my leg comes later to pop it, it's too late. It's already too late. So, the goal is to make sure both equal bubbles pop at the exact same time. So, when I say pop your toe touch, pop your side leap, that's what I'm talking about. Pop it. 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Get those feet together. Okay, so here is a technique that I have used to get my dancers to figure out a side leap, is to transfer from a toe touch into the actual side leap, which I use their cross step into it. So they actually don't get to use their transition to pump it up. They have to actually use a good, deep, solid prep to pop them up. So these guys are going to do a cross, step, toe touch. So when I say do a left or a right side leap, it should not matter, and they should be equal, because a side leap is basically a toe touch. If your right side leap is worse than your left side leap, then you're probably not doing your prep correctly, and you're overthinking it and turning a hip. So if you get out of that mentality and realize that you're just popping up a toe touch or a split leap at that moment, you should notice that your left versus your right should not matter. It's the exact same leap. She just got really confused on the footwork, which means you guys will probably get confused. So make sure you're stepping forward on your prep leg, and you're going to lean and put pressure on your prep leg. So if I'm doing it from the left, I would be doing my left leg. My back leg is just holding my balance, and then they're both going to separate and swing at the same time. Pop, and then when I land, I'm actually going to land on my opposite leg. So this, if I was doing a left, I would land on my right, and it would either come into coupe, so they would come down together, just like they pop up together, come into coupe, or step behind, and either turn out or dance out, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, down, 1, up, 2, 3. Nice. 6, 7, 8, go, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, 6, 7, 8, step, 1, pop, 2, and 3. What's crazy is when we're doing a side leap, it's so easy. Yeah. But for some reason, when we're just doing it from standing, it's way harder. And that is because we don't have those thigh muscles to actually get it up. We think we do, but really what we're doing is cheating and using our momentum instead of our muscles. 7, 8, go, 1, pop, 2, and 3. Yes! Legs are this time.
We did it!
That was a way good one. Nice. There you go. Nice. Nice.
first time.
High five, ready?
So leap was better my first.
Wait,
Same.
those were terrible.
My leap was better.
Well, I have both on record.
Well, good.
So that is leaps number 2, basics, and this is just working on the height. Remember that we are not just focused on feet and legs and arm placement. This tutorial is all about getting the height, so we're trying to get those to peak at the same time, right? Okay, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and